Love games. This game loves you. Alright, so you are projected back to the character selection. And now, essentially, you could choose technically 4 entirely new different classes for your characters, and they will all inherit the skills you have already unlocked for them. So you can have a Riot Queen perform a Pentaslash, and the opposite. You can do that. It gives you the chance to be creative with your character customization. You will inherit all the items that you have, which is very convenient if you had some good weapons saved in your inventory. I would recommend to have a healer in your party this time. This pro tip is brought to you by me, Madhog the Master.
Yes.
You could start with a healer.
Yeah.
Have her learn as many healing spells as possible.
Yeah.
And then you get yourself reincarnated.
Yeah.
Or you change class by some other means and you turn the healer into the Esper Girl. Which means that the most magically powerful character will have all the healing spells while also be an absolute force of nature with her offensive magic.
Right.
That's what I would do, and that's what I have done.
Right. But I did the reverse, essentially. So Amy was first. Yep, that's her.
Yes.
Let's see. Then the next one was this guy, was it?
This guy. This guy already has the Pentaslash. Do you want to try a different class for this guy? Well, you might as well reuse him.
Yeah, I was going to reuse him anyway.
You might as well reuse this guy.
Yeah. This one, I think, was the magic person, so we'll...
Yes, it was. Let's go
Quantum Joy.
Quantum Joy now is a nun, apparently. And the last one was the Riot Queen.
Yeah, the Riot Queen.
Do you want to try the brain? I was about to say brain damage. No, the brain wizard.
Let's see. Let's see. Specializes in buffs and debuffs.
So the kind of spells that lower defenses of enemies and improve defenses of allies, the such like.
And that means he would get the all the abilities of Kero Mouse.
Yes, but they will not be very useful in his hands because he's very weak. As you can see, the attack is pitiful.
Very pitiful. Especially if I do it the other way around, because essentially Esper power is like low on Riot Queen.
Yes, indeed.
Right then.
It's your choice.
Well, let's do this because I'm not. Okay, so we're back in here now. So we have 2,000 cents.
Hey, you should have all the equipment that you retained from the previous runs. Give a sword and a gun to...
Actually,
yes.
Let's try it the other way around, actually. I'm not sure if it will do much different. Oh, wait.
No, not really.
Okay. Anyway, so... a small creature... No, won't work on her.
Give this guy an axe. If you don't have it, buy it.
Yeah. Let's see, Corsair. Let's give it to you.
Yes, they should have had that in the first place.
Okay, so nothing else.
Okay, so the first thing you should do is buy a whole bunch of gear.
At home?
You don't want that unless you have a brain wizard in your party.
Yeah, I know.
Let's try to be creative this time. Let's give this guy an axe. Let's also buy some armor for this guy. Even though they should have it already.
Yeah, they do. They have armor. Helmet.
Yes, also helmet. I forgot to tell you. Buy the helmets. It's for 2 people, yes. And the shield.
Only can buy one, so...
You will have a much better chance with this, honestly.
But I did really well, though, I thought.
Yes, the first time you did very well. You did much better than my first try.
Right. Shield.
But then again, in my first try, I did not even stop by the shop. I went straight into the first floor without preparing myself.
The words "oh dear" come to mind.
I did not notice, I did not know that could happen. I just saw a door, went through it, and all of a sudden I could not go back.
It's like, well, this is my life now, essentially.
It happens.
Right, save.
Okay, I say let's do one fight and then let's call it a night, because
Yeah.
I believe we have successfully showcased this game enough.
Yeah. Oh, this room. I don't like this style.
Oh boy.
Robot ghosts.
Oh, well, that's a great way to start, isn't it? But it's great to have those moves already unlocked for a level 1 competitor, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Why did I say competitor? This is not a wrestling match.
This...
This is a hack and slash contest.
But yeah, I was gonna say much earlier on in the whole thing is that I'd be intrigued to see what your thoughts on Part 6 will be when it gets fully finished.
Honestly, I expect I will have the usual reservations. It went too long, it's paced poorly, some characters are problematic. I hate this name. I really hate how this character is named. I expect that will happen.
I always find Araki quite interesting as a writer. Oh, I thought those were eyeballs at first. I mean, creatively speaking, he's interesting as a writer. But
sure.
But sadly, due to the fact his manga was written many years ago, and the anime adaptations came far much later than most.
In fairness, Stone Ocean was written at the turn of the century.
Yeah, so that's actually, you know, a bit more closer to...
It's 20 years ago, essentially, which is still a while ago, but not as much as the first 3 parts, for example.
Yeah, pretty much. But I also find...
Can you believe the good guys in Part 2 are friends buddy-buddy with the Nazis?
No.
For crying out loud! Just thinking about it gives me an aneurysm. Oh, that was so bad.
That was really bad.
Are we going to ever acknowledge that the Speedwagon Foundation has committed war crimes?
I'm just going to...
Oh dear, indeed.
I'm trying to think now because...
Okay, so the game. We said that we were going to stop playing this about 2 fights ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, you're right. I end up blanking that part. Oh well, we're here now, so... Let's just finish this up and then we'll call it. But yeah, this is a very interesting game, honestly, so...
It is very old school in its foundation, but fresh and new in its presentation. It has quite a lot of personality and style to it, and honestly, I'm all for it.
There we go. Just opening up on the title.
The menu screen takes you for a ride, and it does not really give you a proper idea what this game is about.
It's pretty much, because you expect it to be like an indie horror just based on the menu, but then it's like, suddenly it's like, you know, after it's held its cards firmly to its chest for so long, it goes like, aha! It's actually a dungeon crawler.
What do you mean for so long? Literally, the game starts, you choose a class, and you dungeon crawl.
Well, well, you know what I mean. Like, he keeps his cards close to his chest at the menu screen, and then suddenly, when you ask to show this card, sort of thing, then it's like goes, aha!
The description of this game in its own itch.io page tells you what this game is. So.
Well, yeah, true, but still.
Okay. Right. Let me see the
take a-
skills. Yes, that's a good idea.
Random effects. God works in mysterious ways.
Okay,
That's
so
the first skill I've got with her so far.
you have not unlocked a proper healing skill yet. I
Not
think you will unlock one at level 4, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll see about that in future. If
So-
we ever come back to this game.
So I think you should play this game for yourself, get to the ending, experience the ending, and then come back to me and tell me what you thought of it.
I'll see if I have time for it, honestly. But I doubt it.
It's not a very long game, honestly. If you save often, you can basically beat it with this team, with this party here already.
Right.
Granted, it would be a much better experience if you had an Esper girl with you, but this lineup is quite good nevertheless.
Yeah.
The goal of this game is to beat 20 floors, not counting safe zones, treasure rooms, boss rooms, and all that,
Yeah.
and escape. And it has an interesting ending, I would say. One that stays with you. But anyway, for when we do a podcast, a MADPlay podcast using this game as background, I think you should play the Infinite mode.
Of course. I thought you would recommend that.
Yes. Anyway, so I hope you people, you lurid, disgusting, jail-breaking criminals, you beautiful people, you enjoyed this. Once again, you can find this game on itch.io. I will, of course, leave a link in the doobly-doo for you to reach it.
Yep.
And it gets my personal recommendation.
Yeah.
Again, if you're not overcome with anxiety. So, yes. Thanks for watching. Thank you for playing.
Yes, thank you all for joining us for this episode. And we'll see you around at some point whenever we get the time to do this again.
I think I will split this into multiple parts, you know, like we used to do, remember?
I always like doing that myself, honestly.
Yes, it's a proper Let's Play episode for a change, not a podcast, and not whatever else we do, so that's going to be refreshing.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see you around, you lovely, lovely people.
I just love the design of the Riot Queen. Everything about her says, yes, I'm coming to break your place of business and you cannot stop me. ACAB.
I just like the designs of everyone involved in this. It's like, has their own interesting, quirky design choices.
Yes, this guy, the Carbon Demon, looks like a cosplayer of your very edgy DeviantArt OC.
Yeah.
It's actually a good design. I would like to emphasize, unlike your DeviantArt OC. And the Wedding Ninja has pink hair.
I like it. Also, it's short, so it could be Amy Rose under there. I think we should call it quits before we go crazy.
Ah, that's too late. Nobody escapes the space jail!
Good night, everybody. Take care.